So, small little update. Passion Java's sister is being said to have been arrested. I don't think this is a real picture. I think that picture, it's edited. But the story is very much real. And also, looks like our favorite prophet on the internet, Joshua, is now posting that Jesus is coming back. He's now back to full post mode. He recently even posted a song, very recently, alluding to these ideas back again as I am speaking. So, first of all, let's start with Passion Java, then we'll come back to Joshua, because if you don't know, there's actually like a recent date that Joshua felt the need to give. So, no problem, we'll go and we'll hear and remind him. This is what falsehood looks like. Strict Reality Show, we do daily Christian commentary videos. Other episodes done today, they'll be down in the pinned comments. I almost forgot it was Easter. So, Easter yourself. Celebrate that one day our resurrection, full adoption, goes through. It's going through. You understand? I think I should make a separate video on that. And so, let's start first of all with the sister of Passion Java. You know, when falsehood, when people are fake in your family, you must watch out, because the tendencies of falsehood will climb onto your neck, and you will start also doing things that will land you in jail. It is sad. It's absolutely sad. So I saw some post earlier on claiming this idea, claiming the story, claiming that Passion Java's sister was what. Initially, I was dismissing it because it was being posted by random pages and stuff like that. But then more and more pages, I saw more and more pages actually talking about it. And they were citing this particular picture. I never could find like a direct individual picture of her. And so I thought, I just kept tossing it aside, thinking it was all just chatter. But then there was a video that was showing him apparently going to the case, to the court, magistrate court there. So that kind of said, okay, so maybe something with this particular story. On top of every other post that I had seen of people reporting this, now I had seen this particular clip. But then the icing on the cake came through when Zigo, who's at this point, Zigo is like a personal journalist. Zigo, yeah, like a personal journalist for Java, posted a video. And on the video, if you actually look, I don't think you can see it here. If you check on the title right at the bottom, right there, you'll see Java himself confirms the sister was arrested. He was there, of course, claiming on the video there's no justice. And I was like, interesting. Does justice only agree? Is it justice there only when it agrees with you? Or is justice there because she's found guilty and having to serve 5 years? Now, I want to read an article that I saw from Bulawayo 24 News, which actually was reporting and stuff like that. So, that's why I was asking that question. Is justice there only when it agrees with you, Mandem? Or is justice there only when you get to actually see what you desire out of it? I don't know. I don't think Java is in I don't think Java is in a position where he could tell you the framework for which justice can happen. It's still justice, okay? We know you believe in true justice even when it disagrees with you, it places you at odds. Because of the evidence being found, you agree with it. Now, right here it says, Passion Java's sister gets 5 years in jail. 5 big ones. 5 big ones. Right there. As you read down there, it says that Mavis Java sister of Java has been sentenced to 5 years in prison after being convicted for defrauding property buyers by selling 9 non-existent. Now, at that point, what is justice? Like, if you read the title and you just read like the first line of the article to understand what the case was, had got the man them arrested and having to say 5 years in jail, what justice are we talking about? The article says she sold. Man them was there busy selling. Okay. 9. Not 1. 9 non-existent residential stands. At that point, I think justice is served. What are you doing? Selling stands that don't exist and draining people. See dodgy people. This is how you see them. Like when it's clear, even if it's your sister, it's your brother, when something is wrong, it's wrong. Doesn't change because it's your sister. Oh, Java, being dodgy everywhere. Can you at least be truthful in some place? Not even an ounce of being truthful, Java. This is sad. This is absolutely sad. So you have no context for what being just is or what justice looks like. You have no context for it. Not everything is unjust because you did 120,000. And she was getting like 12 grand for this thing. Okay? Was convicted. I'm not even going to try and read that name. Has some hard stuff right there. Was convicted alongside an accomplice, and following a full trial, the pair who are co-directors of this particular investment were found guilty on misrepresenting that they were selling legitimate stands in upstate Harare. At that point, you are just guilty. At that point, you are just guilty. Just straight out guilty. What's difficult to understand? Like I said, in the video that he did with Zico, he says to Zico, justice. I'm like, what is justice, Mandel? What is justice? Charlie's everywhere, and Charlie's never change. If you expect Charlie's to change, you are asking for an impossible mission. Speaking of Charlie's, you guys remember the man them, Joshua. Joshua is out there posting new songs about the 2026 prophecy. It's time. It was not time enough in 2025. Now it's time. It's fresh time. You need fresh time. Just in case you thought your clock was reporting good time, you need a new fresh time every single year. Did you know you need a fresh time? It was time last year, but now, it's time now. Posted some song from, I think it's a pastor. I'm not sure exactly. I think I've seen him or some. Now, Joshua, classic Joshua, classic, absolute classic, with big paragraphs and everything. Joshua never disappoints. If you go to the community section, 3 days back, you'll see, you bring it in. I'm not going to read this entire thing. He goes through all his lists and whatever he claims. And then when he gets down there, he says, 2 scriptures promise will be fulfilled this coming Passover, the 4th and the 5th April. All right? That's what he says. The 4th and the 5th now. It's his next rapture date. You scroll down. When you get down a little bit down, there's a full moon something. They were probably looking at that. It goes down with many different other things. We're not going to read that. We don't have time for that. Nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for that. He's reposting videos from about 12 years ago. It is that. Jesus is coming the 4th or the 5th of April. He's not giving it up. Like we've said before, if you don't leave, this man them will never stop. If you do not learn to stop following Charlie's, go down. Jesus is coming. Be ready, telling everyone the Passover. This will discredit you. Should you go around telling people Jesus is coming tomorrow? By the way, the date is saying it's tomorrow. Tomorrow or day after tomorrow. If you went around doing this, it's going to discredit you. It's going to discredit you. So he mustn't worry, we will be here. We will remind him, you are a liar. You are a liar. We will even start chanting it. You are a liar. You are a liar. A professional liar. Like he lies over and over. He will continue. So we have to continue reminding him. And his likes. I thought it was very funny or very interesting. One of the men, if you remember some of the videos that I made when the Joshua train was thing, I removed most of his videos. There was one man who came up, this particular man, and he made a video. He said he's an apostle. So I thought it was very interesting. He made a video now saying, he doesn't judge Joshua. He just thinks Joshua misunderstood. Something along those lines. And I was like, yeah, people are very graceful, ne?
Said that Jesus appeared to him. It is not my job to judge whether yes or no Jesus appeared to him. I'm surprised at how wrapped up we are in dates.
Nope. You should be surprised at how you guys, okay? How you guys are wrapped up in dates.
I'm surprised at how wrapped up we are in dates.
You are following these things. Yet you say you're not going to judge whether he saw Jesus. Okay, based on the fruits and it not coming to pass, you still don't know? You still don't know. It's not Jesus. No problem. No problem. So you're going to remain surprised. You'll remain surprised if you still... This man, his title, okay, is to be very clear. His title is Apostle. Apostle. And you are surprised when a false prophet says something that does not come to pass. And you're still surprised. And you say you don't have a judgment on whether it is right or not. No problem. Those ones who still believe, they will continue believing. Still Reality Show with the daily Christian commentary videos. The first story, it's very clear. If you have some Charlies in the family, be careful of it rubbing on you. See the Java story. If you are following a Charlie, that one who has bloodline that also might follow in the path of falsehood, can you, after learning that these people are false, can you now build the muscle memory of just knowing what is it that makes something true and false? That's all. That's all you have to keep in memory. That's all you have to keep in memory. It's not that hard. It's Ricky, we done.